Welcome to our explainer on Onyx Security. So, what does a modern security company really do? In the next few minutes, we're going to see how it's way more than just standing guard. We'll dive into how they pulled together a bunch of different services to protect people, property, and, well, your peace of mind.
All right, here's our game plan. We'll start with why security is such a big deal in the first place, then jump into what Onyx actually does, and wrap up with the official standards that, prove they're the real deal.
Okay, first things first. Let's talk about that core challenge, the one that pretty much every business owner, property manager, or event organizer has to deal with.
I mean, that's the big question, isn't it? With all the craziness in the world, trying to find a solid, professional answer to that, well, that's absolutely essential if you want any kind of stability or control.
So, where does a company like Onyx Security fit into this puzzle? Let's take a look at what they're all about, their core philosophy.
It really all boils down to balance. Their whole approach is about hitting that sweet spot, giving you top-tier professional service that isn't going to completely break the bank. It's about finding that perfect blend of quality and value.
And this quote right here, this just nails it. This is their end game for every single client. All the guards, all the tech, all the services. It's all designed to deliver that one priceless thing, the confidence that you're actually protected.
All right, so how does that big idea actually play out in the real world? Let's start with the service you probably think of first, having actual people on the ground.
When you see a guard at a front desk or in a store, that's really just the tip of the iceberg. What you don't see is the deep well of experience behind them, handling everything from massive public events to super sensitive locations.
And the range of what they do is pretty impressive. One day, it's a friendly concierge making people feel welcome. The next, it's a whole team managing crowds at a concert, or a crew making sure a construction site is safe overnight. Each job is different, and they train their teams for those very specific situations.
Okay, but here's where it gets really interesting. Their services go way beyond what you typically expect from a security company.
They've built out this whole suite of facility support services, so you're not just getting protection, you're getting help to make your entire operation run smoother. And you can bundle it all together, which is a game changer.
Just think about how much easier that makes things. Instead of trying to juggle a dozen different vendors for cleaning, catering, even gridding the sidewalks in winter, you can just have one trusted partner handle the whole shebang. It just simplifies everything.
So we've got the people on the ground. Now let's talk tech. Let's see how they use modern technology not just to watch, but to actively prevent trouble.
The whole point of their camera systems is deterrence. It's about being proactive. The goal is to stop crime before it even has a chance to happen, whether we're talking about a huge warehouse or your own home.
And here's the crucial part. They don't just sell you a box of cameras and wish you luck. They handle the entire life cycle. They install it, they keep it running perfectly with regular servicing, and they can even actively monitor the feed for you. It's the full package.
Okay, so they talk a big game, right? But what qualifications are actually backing all this up? This is where we get into the foundation of trust.
Every single guard has to clear two really high bars. First, they have to be SIA approved. That's the official industry standard license you need to work in security. And second, they're vetted to something called the BS 7858 standard, which is an incredibly thorough screening process.
And let's be super clear, this standard is way more than just a simple background check. It's a deep dive process that makes sure every single officer is genuinely qualified for the huge responsibility of protecting people and property.
So if we bring it all together, you can really see their whole strategy. It's built on these three powerful pillars. You've got the human element with manned guarding, the operational support with facility management, and the tech advantage with CCTV solutions.
And in the end, it all comes down to this simple three-part promise. They're promising you professionalism, they're promising you protection, and maybe most important of all, they're promising you peace of mind.
Which kind of leaves us with one last question to think about. In a world where you just can't afford to take chances, is the stuff that matters most to you really and truly protected?